So what really motivated me to create this course? From my experience, like many years ago, 8 years from, since I got in this country, I knew for sure that technology has something very important. And I've been looking for that. I decided to really get my hand dirty. I learned a lot. I went back to school. Before that, I was a high school teacher in Cameroon. I was a geography teacher. So when I got here, I decided to go back to school to get my master's degree and as a geography information system. So my concentration was in database and development, web development. So from there, I knew that the future is in the technology. And actually, we can see right now today, this is the magic of technology. Some of you are not even in the United States. Some of you are in Cameroon. Some are in Canada. So what is happening is that is the move, that is the future. But the main problem is there are so much noise out there online that is, we just get lost. And that's actually the issue. And even someone who is technology savvy doesn't really get through that noise. And then I went through that a lot. I had that in my experience because after my master's degree, I worked at the World Bank as a data analyst, GIS specialist. Then I got another position as a supply chain manager. So I learned a lot from data. But beside my career, I was learning myself. So I got so many certifications whether in management, marketing, finance, because I wanted to learn on my own. And I decided to launch my own business. And when I launched that business, I thought that I was smart. So I launched that business, and then the great idea was like, okay, let's go ahead and build a website like everyone, every business owner, usually that's what most of us we do. So when you build the website, that after the website that you realize that, you missed the marketing, and that the website was not even aligned to your marketing plan. And that's actually what most of us do, the main mistake that most of us do when you start a program. So we first build a website, and then we go back and look for a marketist, and then the marketing doesn't align to the goal that we are trying to achieve. And then what happened is, the consequence of that is that you spend so much money and you don't even move. And it happened to me. And I decided that now that I learned from that mistake, I will not allow any business owner who is trying to, get started, to go through that. And through my experience as a business owner, I tried to hire marketers, a good marketers. And I couldn't even find one. Even I could find them, most of them, they don't have the skill that I was looking for. And those who have the skill was extremely expensive. So as a small business owner, I wasn't able to afford to pay a digital marketer to take my business to the next level. So what I did is I started learning myself. I decided to go back to school. I get a mentor. I learned, I took classes, and I decided to put all my knowledge into a course where I can train someone who has zero marketing background. Because what I have learned is, in that area, in the digital marketing field, you don't have to have an IT background. Some people feel like you have to be, very technical. Marketing is not technical. Marketing is much more than that. And that's why I created this class for an average person, but someone who is hungry, someone who is willing to learn, because it's all about learning. And then I will be going through that class together so that you see what we have as a content. Okay, before I get started, I wanted to really break it down, because when we talk about digital marketing, this is a big word, it's a concept. What do we understand by digital marketing? What do we really mean? It's kind of really cool to say digital marketing, but for an average person, what does that mean? Digital marketing is just, the ability of using different channels, different device or platform to be able to deliver the raw information about an excellent product or services to the right people at the right time. So what happened? If you have the right product, you don't have the right channel, it's a problem. If you have the right channel, you don't have the right marketing plan to communicate that that message is the problem. So, and today, as you can see, it's so, even though we can be close to each other, but if we get closer online than physically. Like at home, look at home in your environment. You sit with your spouse, you sit with your kid, and you still have hard time to communicate. Why? Because their attention is online. So the goal is what? The goal is to be able to master this tool. If you can master the online capability, then you can control the economy, because attention people is about online. We have two major products today, which is information and attention. If you know how to master, if you know how to communicate the information, and you know how to, give me 1 second, let me mute this person. Ms. Edna, can you please mute yourself? If you know how to communicate a great information by using, and attract the attention, you will get money. Actually, you will become rich and you will make it in life. So the marketing is just a very simple way of communicating that information about the product or the services to the right people. Not everyone. It has to be the right people at the right time. Now, you will go through some concept like SEM, which is search engine marketing, because we will use that. We will be able to explain that. We will go through concept like SEO, which is search engine optimization. And then before I go through that, I want to go back again and show you our goal as in that class. So give me 1 second. So here is the program that we designed. Our program is designed into two major parts. So the first part is going to be a digital strategy. And I want to break it down. It means from this program, someone will be able to be a consultant. That means you can consult small business. You can, from that consultation, you can help them design a strategic marketing plan, because this is the main things every business have to have, a strategic marketing plan before they even think about technology, before they even think about ad or website. They need an expert to design that plan for them. And the plan is a data-oriented plan. It's not based on just like fancy word. The word have to be searched. So there is a technique that we will learn through this class to be able to design a data-driven marketing plan for businesses if you want to be a digital consultant. Now, we have another part of the course, which is a digital tactics. Meaning what? Those are the technical people. Those are the people who are able to take that plan that is designed and now make it in practice, which we call implementing the plan. So we get the plan, now we have to implement the plan. Now, implementing means either by running a Facebook ad or Google ad, but also because we have already designed maybe a funnel. What we call funnel is a website or a page online where we attract your traffic through that. Someone is talking. Let me see if I can mute the person. Give me 1 second. Let me mute some people here. Mute all. Okay, I think everybody is muted now. So what I was trying to say is, when we have the plan, now we have people to implement that plan, and that people need some kind of skill, and some of those skills is social media ad. So company will just hire you to run their ad on social media, but behind the ad, which is the technology that we see, it's so much thought behind. It's so much strategy. So you have to understand why you are running, and then search engine optimization. Here is like using some kind of keyword to be able to be ranked, to be able to be ranked on Google, and that it requires some kind of technique to be able to do that as well. or search engine marketing. That means, like if I get an example like pay-per-click, that means you run an advertisement, that when they click on that advertisement, Google get paid. So whenever someone click on that, Google get paid, but because they are watching your website, when they click on that, it takes them to the website where you can convert them now into customers. And also, one skill that is very required in the digital world is the copywriting. That means because sometimes we think that we just have to put some message out there, and we don't know that those messages is so well thought. It's like design. Is every single word is worth like $1 million. So those copywriters they have to have that skill. They have to be creative. They have to be able to attract, to capture the attention just by using the raw word. And that's what we've been learning in this class. So, and then actually it leads me to back to this. So you can see that concept. And the concept means what? When we call about SEM means search engine marketing. So people just, it's what is like bigger. Is the SEO, which is the search optimization, is included in the SEM marketing. So we use that to be able to rank ourselves. That's why Google is one of the most powerful, search engine that we use in terms of the marketing. So someone who is going to be good can just specialize in those little areas, and they will be very, very, they will be very, very good in terms of landing the job or getting a great project. Now, why digital marketing is so it's so attractive, or it opens doors to tremendous opportunity? Why is it that? Because university are very slow. When you go to university, sometimes you have even to finish the first or the second year before they even teach you the raw stuff. Then we start with all those prerequisites that really don't lead you to what you want to do. So university and college are very, very slow in terms of accommodating, in terms of giving the hands-on to students to be able to be operational on the field. And now what happened is the demand in that area, in that field, is growing exponentially. Why? Because every technology, every company out there must find a way to bring that information about their services online to attract the customer. And if you become good at bringing the customer to the company, they won't pay you highly. They will pay you a percentage of what you bring in the company. That's why people make $1 million, because they know how to bring that value to the small businesses. And we will go into that deep, in the deeper way. And also, what happened in most certified classes and degree class that we have online are very, very segmented. I will show you some of them. So what happened is when let me just open some of those classes so that you have a look. Because when you know what you are having here, then we give you some idea of what we are doing. So I will show you this class, and I will show you another one so that you see. This is just an online course in digital marketing, and it takes a few weeks for them. And if you take this class, if you have a basic knowledge in marketing, you will be lost. So you have to be kind of proficient already. They will tell you that this is a basic. It's a 4-week online training in marketing. For them, it's a beginning level. But in 4 weeks, it costs like $3,000. When you take that class, if you are not advanced already, if you don't know how to, go, they cannot take you from zero to that point. So for them, it's the beginning. But for me, knowing the level of many people, this is pretty much advanced for some people. So that's why we want to go back to the basic and try to grab people's hands and walk them through the system so that they can, embrace that level and be able to be as good as possible. And then another class, this is what they call intermediary level. It costs like almost $3,000 again. Meaning this is just a strategy behind, the business strategy that I was talking about, the digital marketing strategy. So they also take like 5 weeks, and you have to pay like $3,000 for that. And the last one, which is the one that, if you are able to master this skill, you can make so much and you don't even need a boss, because here you just bring customers to the company and then you will be able to have a lot. But it costs like $4,000 for 5 weeks. So this is client acquisition system. And this is like self-paced study. So no one is there to coach you. No one, you learn it on your own. So that's how much the value of the class that we have. And this out there is extremely expensive. Not everybody can access that class because they are very expensive. And I'm going to show you another one. This is for those who like certification. Like when you want to take, if you wanted to take your career, if you are in the United States, for instance, and you wanted to take your career to the next level, you must consider, getting those kind of certification, because it looks cool in your LinkedIn profile or in your resume for those who are looking to get a job. So like foundation certification, this is for, so here they won't ask you for any degree. But if you want to do the professional diploma, they will ask you and look for an MBA or a master in some kind of technology. So this is not accessible for everyone, and we don't need that to do this class, and we don't need that to get a job. If we get it right, we get the basic right, we will be able to get any kind of job. The problem is to understand the basics. So those classes are very expensive. That's why it's kind of intimidating, because when people see that, they don't believe that they can do that, and actually it's not that hard. It's just that we don't have the right information. So that's why I decided that I wanted to really help out my community. I see how we struggle, and I having a background in database. I have so many friends who went out there, they paid $4,000 to get the training in database in 6 months. Yes, some of them can have the chance to get a job, but those who have a job, they have to be willing to put some time to work. It's not a job, because you can crash. If you crash a company database, you are in trouble. And the more problem with the database is you have to wait for someone to hire you, for you to get, you cannot just go and get the project easily. It's like very job-oriented program. So if nobody hire you, you won't do anything with that skill easily. You have to be very creative and daring to be able to take that skill and use it on your own. And in digital marketing, it's not the same. I'm lucky that I have both background and I can compare. Digital marketing, even while you are still in the training, if you are doing well, we ourselves, we give you project, because we have project. The problem is we don't have qualified trainer to train or to deliver the project. So the student who we give us who we showed more ability of handling project more quickly, we ourselves, we provide them the more experience on the field, on the project. And then we will teach them how to even get the project themselves, because we want the hands-on. This class is very much, it's hands-on oriented. It's actually not just job oriented, but it can be also career and entrepreneurship oriented. So in this class, we are not just teaching you the basic of getting a job, but we are teaching you the entrepreneur mindset. We are teaching you the mindset, the mental toughness, or the successful habit for an entrepreneur. We don't just want you to go and get a job. That's good. You will get a job, which is good, because your job will give you the experience that you need. But if you want to take your career at the next level, that job should open you door for more freedom tomorrow. That means you are the one be able to design your pathway to success. You can even create your be a freelancer or create your company, your consulting company, and be able to train other people to get them projects. You can do that. And the good part of it is, it doesn't matter if you have paper or you are not documented, or it doesn't matter where you are in the world. As long as you have access on the internet, and as long as you are willing to learn, you can make it big in this field. You don't have to be a resident in the United States or Canada or whatever. And I'm going to show you in a minute. So before I show you that, I'm going to show you here. Here here is what we call, I'm trying to get some, okay, let me get some pointer to show you what I'm trying to do. So here we are. Here is how, because when you want to train yourself, you want to ask yourself one question. What's the skill that I'm acquiring? Is it needed in the market? Can I serve myself? How much can I sell myself? You don't just go and train yourself. So we went to do some research to show, the challenges that a company have out there in the marketing side. So 63% of them need traffic and lead. All of them will tell you, I need traffic on my page, I need traffic on the website, I need lead. Lead, what does that mean when we call lead? Lead is just a potential customer, okay? It's just a visitor that come to your website, that click on your link, okay, let me give you the scenario. When someone join your website, click on your link, and then you take the person to the website, it become a lead because it's just a prospective customer. Now, it takes, again, a higher level of conversion to convert that person to a customer. It's another skill again. So we will be teaching all those, like help you generate lead for business so that they pay you based on that capability. And I can tell you, dealing with a realtor, I see how much they pay. You see the realtor on Zillow.com, for instance, they pay, most of them pay like $2,000 a month just to get few leads. And when they get that lead, you still have to make phone call to that lead to make them, become warm and decide to buy from you or not. That's how much it costs. So imagine yourself bringing a good lead to a company. You won't need anyone to hire you. You can do that yourself. So this is just one part. So 63% of companies look for that ability of generating lead for their business. Now, others are looking for the return of investment. Okay, they want to make sure that when they run an ad, that ad can bring them some return of investment. Because when you run an ad, I will get an example of pay-per-click. When you run that ad, if at the end of the ad you don't have at least you don't have more money than the money you spend on that ad, that means you are not getting the return of investment. So they are looking to spend money, but they want that money to return more money to them. That's why they call return of investment. They also want to secure some kind of budget. They don't want to spend too much. They want to make sure that you minimize the budget. So on this guy, you'll be able to take a company, account, like a Google account, AdWords account, and reduce the budget and bring the budget lower, as low as possible, so that the company can have the benefit, have the profit from that, budget, from that spending. So we will teach you that. And also you have to be able to identify the right technology, because the business, they don't have the same issue. Businesses have different issues. And based on the product or the service that they provide, the technology will be different as well. So knowing that is very, very critical. And also you have to be able, for some, they will specialize themselves on managing the website. Someone who manages the website is not someone who builds the website. Managing the website means you can do some edit. You can edit and then you can, update some word on the website. You want to make sure that the update is there, it's a raw word, and then you are putting some blog and all that. So we look for you to do those kind of skills, and those skills you will learn from this class. You also want to make sure that the targeting, you want people to target that content, and you don't just want the local customer to target your content. You want the targeting to be even international. So, and then it means what? It means that you have to know who you are selling to, and you have to know how to communicate, the need of your client, because it's actually more of that, the need of your client. And now, training our team, training is another problem, because training is very, very expensive. when you can have everything in your head, but transferring that to someone so that the person can have it the way you have it is very, very difficult. And myself, I struggle with that because I have everything on my head. Training someone is very, very expensive. And company will look for you to train their team easily. Hiring top talent. This is another issue. The problem is not the job. We have job all over the place. The problem is the quality of people that we hire. Do they fit our needs? And I can tell you, like my administrative support is not from United States. I hire him from Bangladesh. It's a guy who reached out to me on LinkedIn, and that guy is very, very good. So this is going to tell the story, because sometimes we are here in the United States, we feel like we are so qualified, and then we don't even know that we have competitors out there. This guy, he knows how to reach out to me. He knew how to reach out to me by email, and he followed me, and then we went through all the things, and then he was just amazing. And I couldn't find that in the United States. So that's how much the power, how much power we have as a, in this digital world. Finding the executive sponsor. Those kind of things are the things that we will be able to, all that resume onto what? Digital marketing, onto bringing the right message to the right people at the right time, using online or offline device, no problem. So that actually resume what we've been doing in our class. Now, I wanted to show you this. This is all about what we have been doing, because what's happening is the client website, actually we call it funnel. Funnel means just where the client will land, right? When they goes, either when you do organic search, that means you go to Google, you type some kind of keyword, and he tell you to some kind of website, and you go and visit that website. We call that funnel. You can do that by doing the search optimization, or using Google or Bing or Yahoo. Those are the search engine that we have out there. Or you can do what? You can do what we call the paid search, right? That means you do some kind of hour. We will train you on all that, Google hour, so that the goal is to get the customer land to your website. That's the goal. Whether you do the social media campaign, like Facebook campaign or YouTube or all that, is for the customer to land to your website. Or email marketing, relational marketing, all that, the goal is to get them to visit your website. But remember, if the website doesn't look good, if the website sucks, even you get the best lead, you won't be able to convert that lead into a customer, because the website doesn't reflect what is required. And we will go through that part. It doesn't mean that you have to build a website. It means that you have to understand, you have to be able to have the eyes to have a critical way of looking at the website. The website shouldn't be that look. It's not about looking good. It's about telling the message. It's about capturing the lead. And we will talk about that. And that's what I said, that if you can master this and you sell this to small businesses, they will go after you for business, because they are in the need. And I can tell you from experience. Now, here is how the digital world looks like. Because some people, they want to get nursing job, and they want to go and study for 4 years to get a nursing job. And then enough to make this much money, you have to do some kind of overtime. But this, you can make this money sitting on your house just by using your computer. So what am I trying to say here is, don't do something that you are forcing to do because you want to secure a career. Do something that you have a choice to change. You like to do what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Because most of us, when we come in this country, including myself, when I came here, I was told that I was so daring, that I was stubborn, because I couldn't listen to what people told me. I didn't do nursing, but most of my friends did nursing, and actually they are very good, because they are more comfortable than me right now. But the problem is not that. The problem is the long term, because when you do something that you like, you can take that thing to the next level. You can change, you can impact the world. But if you don't like it, like myself, I don't have that skill of taking care of seeing people suffering. So it's just that world is so complicated for me emotionally. So I knew that I like computer. I like everything about computer. I like research. I went back and I did that because that is something I like. And even today, I'm aligning everything that I do on that passion that I have about the computer. And I know that I can train someone who have no education to become a great to use that skill in a great way. But the problem is you have to be willing to learn. And then let's just take a look for those different countries. Australia actually is the top one, and that's why, again, for those who are not English speakers, they have to improve their English because those countries most of them speak English. So English is like the top language in marketing. Australia, the average salary in marketing is like more than $83,000. United States is $80,000 a year. Canada is $72,000 a year. Germany $58,000 a year. Netherlands $53,000 a year. United Kingdom $53,000 a year. Spain $43,000 a year. India $26,000 a year. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be in Cameroon. You can get this kind of salary if you put yourself and learn. But my question is, are you willing to put yourself and learn? That's the question. And now, let's take a look of the kind of job that you can have in the digital world. This is just a few of them. We have a ton of jobs in this world. So let's just take a look on this. So when you have that skill, you can do so much. So the type of job, like you can be a marketer, you can be a digital marketing specialist. You can be a social media manager. That means you manage ad and all that in different accounts. You can do the search engine optimization, that SEO, especially that we were talking about. You can do email marketing. You can become an email marketing manager. Look at your email. How many emails do you receive a day just for advertisement? Those emails are not sent by machine. Someone have designed that email to send it to you, and it was very well targeted at the beginning. So those are the emails that we are talking about. There is some manager behind that email choosing the right words to target you. And most of us, sometimes we can go through that email and we even end up buying something, and that's the goal. So if you know how to do that, you will find the job or you will find project. Web content writer, like I work very, very hard on my website. It took me like 3 months to design the content. I have to create and recreate and redesign. But because I could not afford to pay a web content writer. But guess what? I have to come back and do that again because I did it in the wrong way. So a web content writer is someone who can understand the psychography of your client and use the proper word to attract their attention. Remember, in today's world, money is in the attention. If you have attention, you are rich. So what kind of word are you going to use so that people attract themselves to you? And it's an art. You have to learn that. And then web producer, like web development, those who have when we say web development, some people say, oh, okay, I can just go online and get GoDaddy.com and build my website, or get Wix.com and build the website. That's true, but that's not what. Because that website is just a page that you design. Now, to add some functionality on that website, you have to have some skills. You have to have some programming, skill. You have to have some development skill. So, and that's where money is too. People look for website, whether it's website or landing page and all that. If you want to get good in something, get the skill in that kind of things that people are looking for, because you will never lack job. You will never lack project. Specialize yourself in something that you can learn, get good at that, and start beating people out there. Marketing analyst, advertising coordinator, advertising manager, public relationship manager, brand manager, major buyer, chief marketing officer, digital marketing manager, digital marketing director, e-commerce manager. Those are just a few. This is just to tell you how much you can come from. The problem is not just to get a job. For me, I don't believe in job so much. Okay, job is good for experience. But for me, I think job is just helping you to build an experience enough so that you can have the freedom to do what you want to do. Because don't stay in the job because you're afraid to lose that job. Stay because you enjoy doing that job, not because you are afraid of paying your bill. And that's actually what we are trying to do here. Like, we don't need to just be a victim. We can control our destiny by mastering some basic things. And here is just the salary breakdown based on some few of those positions that are created, just to show you. You know, the US, if you are a digital marketing director of digital marketing, your salary goes from 63,000 to 154,000. This is job. But if you are a consultant, you can design your salary. Your salary is based on how much project, the number of projects that you have. So that's what I know millionaire doing what I'm teaching you today. They are doing that because they are not at that level of job anymore. But you have to start in this level so that you can move on to the next level. Marketing director, you can earn 50,000 to 110,000. Account manager, 42,000 to 104,000. SEO specialist, 43 to 74,000. SEO manager, 51 to 94,000. Social media manager, 38 to 94,000. Content manager, 45 to 92,000. Content specialist, 40 to 77,000. Content director, 58 to 100,000. Remember, how hard, most of those jobs, most of them work from home. It's not that cool. They work from home. That means they can control their time. And that is something that most of us we don't have. So here is what digital marketing skill and job opportunity. So here I'm trying to talk about those two main modules that we've been working on. This is digital strategy and planning. We will start with that part, that module. Why? Because we want our students to have the strategy behind what they are learning. We want them to be able to understand what's going on in terms of marketing, digital marketing, not just to design art. That implementation, we can even outsource that. That means we can get someone from India to do that for us. But if you understand the strategy and you can consult a business, you can sit with the business and you tell the business what is wrong with the company and help them to solve that issue. There's no limit on what you can make. So, and though there's a high demand on that. So this is one part of the skill that we've been looking for. And another part is what the paid search, like the SEO and SEM search. So you have to be good in Google Analytics. You have to be good in our world, because those, all the websites, when you go to Google, most of us, right? We just don't go to Google to play. We go to Google because we are searching for something. And when we are searching for something, what happens? Usually, we have to land on the page, and Google select those pages based on that skill. So someone is behind, either try to pay a website so that the website is ranked to that top, or or they are just putting the raw word so that the website can position themselves on that top without getting too much, payment on that. So this is what is, and the demand on this is very high. If you can help the company, they will pay you without even question. And then here we are talking about social media skills. So let me go back here. Okay, so here we are. Here we are talking about social media, email. You see, most of us, we go to Facebook because we just want to spend time there. But we don't know that Facebook, LinkedIn, all that guys, Instagram, there is so much, things going on there if you know how to capture that. And we don't need to design this product. We don't need to design the product. We just need to find people who have the need and help them with their product. And we can teach you how, we can get someone from Facebook and tell the person that here is the issue that you have. Here is how we can help you. And you get the project right away. But you have to have that eyes to be able to see. You have to have that skill. And that is going to be the skill that we'll be teaching in this class. So, now, before I go to the content, let me stop a little bit and check if there is if you have some comments, some question, you can use the chat so that I can be able to interact with you. So we have the chat, and you can use the chat to be able to, so that I can answer your question. Okay, so let me go back to, let me share my screen back. Okay. So now, talking about our program, I'm sure that some of you might be asking what really make you unique? What are you doing that? Why should I not go and pay that program from the college or online somewhere? You're absolutely right. And I can tell you some of those content are even free out there. But the problem is, will you be able to get the right content? Because the problem is not that we don't have content. We have so much information. The problem is we have too much information that we cannot even handle. We don't even know where to start. Myself, it took me years and years and years to understand so many things. So if you are just a beginner and you start and you're trying to work on your own, it's going to take you a long time. And we don't want you to make that kind of mistake. We want to make the life easier to make the life smoother. And that's why we try to create a program that will make your life very, very easy. Because even you own a business today and you are trying to hire a digital marketer, if you don't even know how the digital market, what are the duties, the responsibilities of the digital marketing, how will you hire someone? How will you evaluate the person work? That means you need to master the basic, and that's actually what we are trying to show here. You need to master some basic to be able to even hire someone to work for you. And it's really critical. And that's why we designed this. And our content, what it really makes us unique. The first thing that makes us unique is that our students are not just doing this as it's not another theoretical course content. No, we do the hands-on. That means we make sure that the students work on the client's project. They have to practice. And that is something that most of the class, you will take those classes. I have taken so many of them. They will give you all the general knowledge and they don't give you any specialized knowledge. You have to dig into that to find the specialized knowledge yourself. So we try to give you what you need for the specific problem you have. Based on what you want to do, we give you exactly what you need. And that's why our content is really very, very project oriented. Now, the price, we are not even charging for this class. This is just for us. The goal for this class right now is for me to train some experts that I will even hire, because we don't have experts in this field. I myself, my company needs experts to get the project that I have in hand. I cannot handle everything on my own, right? So the goal is to get the expert, and those experts, if those students are good, ourselves will be able to give them projects. So they will be operational right away. And you don't need to have a ton of, you don't need to stay on the program for a year to be operational. This is not the program designed for someone to stay for a year to become operational. So you can become operational even the third month or the fourth month if you know how to design a marketing plan. You will have the project from us, because we will give you project because we have them. The problem is not the project. The problem is the skilled professional that we will use to handle those projects. So, and that's actually my main motivation. Training the skilled professional, be able to hire them. That's why the price is really very simple, like $100 a month. And this price is just for for someone to, like, when you have some kind of stick somewhere, like when you pay for something, you appreciate that thing that you are paying for. So that price is just meaning that you actually, previously you saw the price of this class. I paid those price to learn the skill. I paid 4,000, 5,000. I cannot count how much I have paid just to learn. But I'm taking that like for nothing, just to have you get something that I can even again use you as a business partner, show you how you can even leverage that content. So the price is very symbolic. So what does that mean? $100 a month to access this class. And what the $100 give you is, we have class once a week, which is every Sunday. Like now, we have class once a week, but all the classes are recorded. So all the classes are recorded. Because the classes are recorded, you can go back to that class over and over again. Second thing is, we coach you. So we are there to do your homework. We correct the homework because we want you to get it right. We could just go and say, you know what, just go and take this class, do it on your own and figure out what to do. But we don't do that. We want to take time, guide you, coach you through the process so that you get it right. So that $100 gives you access to that class, give you access to the video that we will be giving you, give you access to the course document that we'll be giving you, give you access to the resources that we'll be giving you. We will be giving you some resources where you can go and increase your knowledge, because we cannot teach everything on the class. But we have, when you know where to go and get the information, you are powerful. You don't need to know everything in life. You don't need to know where to go and get what you need. You control everything. You can get any kind of job. You will be confident. What we're missing is that. But beside that also, we want to teach that mental toughness. We want to bring that confidence in you, because most of us, we go and get the lousy job. Why? Because we are not sure. We think that we are not worth it enough to get a great job. We think that we are begging the recruiter to hire us. We don't know that we have value. So this class is not just about having the skill, but it's about bringing yourself to the point that you know how to sell yourself. You know how to write a great resume. And we will help you along the way on that. So as we move on this class, we will be able to provide you with tools so that you are able to write a competitive resume with a competitive keyword, with a great profile on LinkedIn. It's going to be part of our exercise, because if you are not using LinkedIn, you are missing out. LinkedIn is where the professional will hang out, and that's where most of the project, where you get most of the project. So we will, teach you how to review your profile, how to sell yourself to the highest price. And that's all that is into that $100. And then you study on your own pace. If you want to consume all the class in one month, you pay $100 and that's it, right? But if you want to take it for 5 years, it's on you. So we make sure that we have everything ready for you. But remember, if you don't do your homework, you don't move to the next class. I'm sorry, because we want it to be right. We don't want you to just get the stuff. We want it to get it right, to be operational, to use it. That's why we always give homework at the end of the class. And we require you to do your homework so that we can check that homework before the next class. So please, I want you to get this right. And I know that many people out there are looking for something. They are tired of looking, because myself, if I had someone training me on this 4 years ago, I wouldn't go and get $25,000 loan to get another master's degree, because that master's degree didn't bring me enough knowledge to be who I am. Most of the knowledge that I had today is that I learned on my own. So what am I trying to say? Yes, you can go to school, but you have to remember this. School doesn't bring you a job. School doesn't bring you you design your future, right? School doesn't give you the future. So for me, if you have the great mentor, you have the right mentor, and you have the right vehicle, you don't even need that much school, because you can learn the right stuff. The mentor will lead you through the pathway, because those mentors, they have failed so many times before they learn the lesson. So when they mentor you from experience. And I can tell you for sure, because always when we come to this country, they want to show us that we have no degree. Someone who have a degree, I have a master's degree back home. I have to come here and do another master's degree. But all that combined, 2 bachelor, 2 master's degree, didn't really give me not much, because that general knowledge that I have in school, I have to still get specialized in something, and that I have to do it on my own. So this is a specialized knowledge that we'll be giving you. It's a hands-on that we take it and then you use it and you become productive immediately if you put yourself into that, of course. So that actually what make our program unique. Now, our approach also is unique because, and I said, we don't see our student as a student. Our students are our business partners. So if we want to hire someone, we are not going to hire someone from outside. We will hire our students because we train them to the one that we want to work with them. That means that how much assurance we have on our training. We want to train people that we will be using, that we will be giving the project to. We don't just want to go out there and get anyone and give the project. No. That's why we open this class and we lower the price so that everyone, even someone who is working at Walmart, can afford $100 a month. If you know that for sure that $100 can change your life forever, that $100 can give you the right mentor, the right mentorship for your career. So that's the approach that we want to have. And also, we don't just want you to settle for a job mindset. We want you to think as an entrepreneur. We don't just want you get a job, it's good, but we want to give you that mindset that you can, that the sky is your limit. So that you can travel, you can go more, and you can do more in life. That's actually what we want to do. And it doesn't matter if you are in the United States or outside the United States. You can have a great career. We make sure if you are part of our student, and then you are committed to succeed, we make sure that you have everything it takes, everything that you need to succeed. And that's actually our goal. Now, so when I talk about building job experience, what do I mean by that? We require our students to start working on project while they are still training. So all the homework is on project basis. And also we encourage them to run the ad on their own. Like Facebook ad, Google ad, we will ask them to run some campaign. Why do we do that? Because we are building their portfolio. We are building their portfolio so that tomorrow when they want to land a job interview, they can show that as an accomplishment that they have done. So if you are a student, you'll be able to do that. And also, we will all, when we reach certain level in the program, we will start a Fiverr.com page from scratch. We will build that page. We will move that page to the top page, to the top ranking on that Fiverr.com. And that page will generate income. That means we will get the project from that page to give it to our student. We will do that all together so that you see how you can start your small agency just by doing that. So we will show you the skill of getting from scratch, building that page. And I can tell you, paging, website like Fiverr.com, freelancing and Upwork, those are more than leaving a house to your child. That's what it means. That means if you are represented on that website and you have a good ranking, it's worth more than leaving a house that you will build to your child. Because your credibility is aligned to those kind of work. Like the guy that I recruited as my administrative assistant, that guy, his Upwork profile is great. I don't even know if he has a degree. I don't even care about his degree. His degree doesn't matter. I just want to know if he can, give me what I want. Show me the skill that I'm looking for. And that's what we have to like to talk about degree. Degree is nothing if you cannot solve an issue. And that's why we want to go. So we do that because our goal is to see our students succeed. And that's why we will make sure those who are in United States, they want to learn a great career. We can guide them through the certification program so that they can go and do the certification. Like someone who is going to sell himself higher. Like myself, I do certification. You know why? Not because I'm looking to work for someone, because I am looking to sell myself to the highest price. So it's just for my profile. Okay. So now, what do we expect what do we expect from you as a student? Because we've been talking about what we can give you and all that. What we expect from our student is, the first thing that we expect from our student is the mindset. What do we mean by mindset? Because if you are not hungry, if you are not willing to learn, if you are not willing to improve yourself, this program may not be for you. And then I have to make it clear. If you are not willing to do your homework, if you are not willing to, you are not hungry of information, this may not be for you. You can go and do a different program. But we are looking for people who are able, who have that hunger in them. They don't know where to go. They want someone to hold their hand. Those are the people that we are looking for. And we will keep ourselves to give them what they need. So that is what we do. And we want people who can apply what they learn. When you learn something, you have to go and apply it so that you master it. Don't just learn and keep it in your closet. You will never be efficient if you learn it and you don't apply it. We don't want those kind of people because they are too comfortable to do anything, because it's all about our image, it's all about our brand. And we don't want people to go out there and say that, oh, this company Avenue to Greatness is just giving that, bad class. No, we rather have one student who is good that have thousands of them who are just mediocre. We don't want that, really. Because we want to make sure that our dear students, we really accommodate them. And also the time, because we don't have time. Not on what we have time. Some people find excuses all the time. If something is important for you, you have to find the time for that. So finding time to do your homework, finding time to get better, finding time to read books is very important for your career. Finding time to get your hand dirty, try to touch things, like we will show you some skill, like you can go to Facebook and just go and locate those websites who needed some help, try to give them help. We have so many small businesses around us. You can go to a beauty shop, help the person with his, with her website or something. There's so much that we can practice. And also the belief. You have to believe in yourself.